Howdy folks, welcome to CapeCast, the official webcast of the Cape Cod Times. And guess what? We're getting goatish and sheepish today on Bone Hill Road in Barnstable. We're at the Long Pasture Wildlife Sanctuary. We're going to find out all about some really groovy livestock next!
CapeCast.
Well, Ian, we've got some goats here, some sheep down the street here at the Long Pasture Wildlife Sanctuary. What's going on?
These goats are here seasonally in this location. Ultimately, they'll be down at a shelter that we're building down by the visitor center. And their purpose for me is to be managing the fields, to keep as much of this grassland or old field area intact and not let it grow in as we see around us. And the value in that is that it maintains a certain habitat that's good for species in Massachusetts that are starting to decline. Wildlife species such as various bird species that enjoy or need or rely on grassland habitat to survive, like savanna sparrows or bobolink, because our habitat is slowly turning into either development or into forested landscape. And so there's a value in keeping some of this open area. And so these guys have a great role in that. They can be grazed in different fields on a rotational basis so that they don't do any harm. They actually benefit. They're basically carbon-free mowers, living lawnmowers, and they're cute. People love them, and we're a new sanctuary in the Mass Audubon Network, so we want to attract people here, of course. This is a great way to do it.
And you can always come down here and take a look at the goats and sheep.
You can always come see the goats and sheep, and they're great even with their overbites.
And the caveat being, watch out for the electric fence. That's the...
Exactly, yes. Don't jumpstart your heart with that.
Well, Jason, we're now in the sheep section here at Long Pasture. Beautiful animals. Tell us a little bit about the operation with the sheep and the goats up the street.
They're, primarily for personal family consumption. The sheep are for meat and the goats are for dairy.
What's the difference between sheep and goats? Are they like totally right brain, left brain kind of things, or are they like the same?
Well, physically they're fairly similar. Behaviorally they're not. Sheep are really timid. These sheep here have come from a larger sheep herd that was driven by work dogs, which is typical for a sheep operation. And they're not friendly. They won't come to you. They don't have a personality, so to speak. The goats, on the other hand, the dairy goats, are handled by hand twice a day. They have a grain ration, and they are much friendlier and have much more of a personality.
Yeah, I was here with my guitar the other day, and I sang a song to the goats. They were all back in their shelter, and they all started coming out when I was playing the tune. They wanted to see what was going on. Maybe they thought I had snacks, but they're friendly critters.
Oh yeah, they're great animals. They borderline on pets. They are livestock. But the relationship that I've built with them is fairly personal.
Right on.
There's one thing you need a lot of, it's goats. There's one thing you gotta have, it's goats. Whether for love or cheese or whatever you please, it's goats. Well, down on Bone Hill Road they got some goats. Yeah, down on Bone Hill Road they got some goats. Don't have any moats around your heart, love goats. You gotta reach down and love a goat. Love it long and pet its coat. You gotta reach down and touch a goat. Get in touch with your inner goat. Right here in Barnstable, or is it Yarmouth? They got goats, yeah.
Oh yeah, boys! Come on!
Well, everywhere, everyone loves goats. They got crazy teeth and weirdo horns, that's goats. They're looking for a little snack-a-row. They got a bell, they got an electric fence, and get zap, 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 zap. They don't care cause they're goats. There are lots of goats hanging around the fence. Oh, they don't pay attention. They're hairy and lovely. They make cheese somehow. I don't know how that works. They're goats. Yeah, they're goats. Come on, everybody, goats. Yeah, everybody, goats. Come on now, goats, 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 yeah. One more time, everybody. Bah! 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 Thank you! Thank you, goats. Thank you. How about a little something for the effort? A little something? I like sheep.